Hey everyone, my name is Irish94. Welcome back to some more Robot Wars Arenas of Destruction. You join me in the trophy room where you can see there that we have won the Robot Wars Championship. Now, as I said in the last episode, what we're going to do today is look at upgrading and changing the name of my first bot. And essentially, we're going to just see what we can do. I'm going to actually make this series about my first bot. There might be other series down the line because there is a path that I want to show you, because there's something that you could do in the game to get like maximum amount of credits. So we are going to, for the rules of this series, we are just going to basically play as my first bot. We're allowed to change anything on the bot apart from the chassis that we are using. That's the only rule. And what we're going to be doing now, going into here, and let's see how we can improve our bots. Now, what we need to do first is look at the locomotion, I think. Come on. There we go. Right, so we at the moment appear to be fairly unstable with the bot, and I think that would help if we had either 4 or 6 wheels. I'm going to go with 4 to begin with. Going to add to robot. Cool. So that should give us a bit more stability. We now need a bit more power, I think. So whatever we're on now, that 12 volt, we probably need to upgrade ourselves now to a bit more of a powerful. So what's the main difference between these? Probably don't want that. We probably want something like this, I reckon. I don't think we need a petrol engine, because I think that causes problems. Excellent power longevity, but it's less reliable. The batteries may stall if turned upside down. So we definitely don't want that. We want to stick with a battery. So we're going to replace our 12 volt with a 24 volt, and we'll get a little bit more money for that as well. The drive. Now we should be able, I believe, to add in an additional drive. We were on that, weren't we? Yeah, so you can see there. Let's just add that on. Cool. And I believe we're nearly there. Weapons, we haven't really got a lot of money left for weapons. So I'm pretty certain we can't put anything anywhere. The problem we now have as well is there's no room for a Shrimak, which would have been really useful, but as we said, we're not going. We're just focusing on upgrading this bot. That could have been really handy to have that, but I think the spike trap that we have in place at the moment should be enough. Oh, lifting arm. Okay, so interestingly, we could use that, but we have a big hammer, and I think if the hammer breaks, there's no way for us to actually get ourselves up in the first place. So let's just see if anything's in swinging. Yeah, there's probably not that much that we can really do. So all that I'm going to do now is let's come out of this. Let's rename our bot, and we're just going to keep it simple for this one. We're just going to call it MFB, which sounds a bit cooler than my first bot. So MFB is what we're going with, and the paint, we're actually going to stay with that paint job, I think. Do we want extras? What is even in extras? Industrial, gothic, fun, flags, or animal? What's in fun? Like big googly eyes like we have currently, or we've got a clown hooter. Take your opponent's mind off their imminent destruction with this comedic clown hooter. Christmas lights, angle poise lamp, stuffed bear, bauble. Oh my word, there's so much stuff. I don't think we need any of this. So we're just going to leave it as it is. Let's go to setup. Locomotion. What we'll do is we'll start selling off the components that we don't need now. So we have small... Wait, do we have 2 medium and 2 small? Okay, we'll leave that then for the time being. Let's sell this here. I'm going to sell. Give us a bit more money. Power, that's fine. So drive. There's 4 there. So these must be spare then, right? These must be spare. You don't need these. Don't need these, right? So if I sell one... Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 4 still. That's good news. Weapons are fine, but we do have a little bit more money now. And just double check then. We have medium, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. We can sell all of these then as well. That gives us a little bit more money. Cool. We have just shy of 1,400 credits. I don't think there's anything that we overly need now. Just check one more time. Static. Could we get ourselves a better spike trap then? Twin spike, triple spike, rending spike, spike trap, giant knife blade. I think it's the only one left that we. This large knife blade is excellent at puncturing through light armor, but might struggle with more sophisticated stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that as it is, I think. Reciprocating. What is this? Oh, sweet. So we can actually have a spike that jabs people, maybe. But we're going to leave it as it is, because I think what we have at the moment is fine. Oh, armor. Armor. Can we get ourselves better armor? We have aluminium at the moment. We could go up to steel. Polycarbonate would be great, I think. More commonly known as bulletproof glass. It's a very effective armor material. It is very resilient to piercing, although it is possible to cut through certain swords and can be melted at high temperatures. Okay, and titanium obviously is way out of our league. Kevlar is a form of woven nylon cloth used in bulletproof vests. It's very difficult to pierce but can be cut by most swords. Probably would be better though, I think, than what we have at the moment, which is aluminium. Which, if I can try and find the information for, is cheap and light. It'll provide protection in early competitions, but more powerful robots will have no problem smashing through it. Okay. Maybe at this point then we just leave it as it is. And we're going to go now into our next tournament, which is the Assault Tournament. There'll be less robots in there, I imagine. But we should be able to come away with another victory. Now that we've done that extra bit of work, and hopefully we are a little bit more stable. Maybe a bit more manoeuvrable as well, and a bit quicker, I'm hoping, to match all that good stuff. So let's go over now to the Assault. It's a knockout. We get 1,000 prize money if we win, and as always we can always go back into another championship and farm up some more coins. So we are in, oh jeez, okay, we're against the Bullock and Robotica. Robotica, as we know, is a seeded 2 robot, so this may not go very well at all, but let's have a look and see what happens. If we need to upgrade our armor, then we'll have to do that, but I'm hoping that what we have is enough to keep things at bay. We're back again in the classic Robot Wars arena. We know how this is going to run, how this all works. Let's do this. I think as well, I probably will also bring back JP in a sec, because I don't know when it's activation. Okay, we are much more stable, way more stable. Let's get them. Okay, so the Bullock now has got Robotica up. Despite it being a tank robot, I'm surprised that it's not more powerful than what it is. Robotica's armor has already come away. We just need to stay. If we're going to attack Robotica, we're going to need to make sure that we are well out of the way. Having that extra set of wheels, though, has definitely helped us. We are a lot more stable now, and I'm not sure if we're quicker, but we're definitely not as uncontrollable as we were. Just need to be a bit careful. There goes the spikes. The spikes have gone. Okay, and the Bullock has now rolled over, but I'm guessing it's a last man standing match. So I'm assuming, therefore, that we need to defeat Robotica, which isn't going to be an easy job because of how highly seeded they are. We both have very similar designs as well. He has the better armour and possibly the better weapon, whereas we're just trying to make do. All that we need is for the pit to open up. Ah, yes, there we go. Okay, so we're now down to Robotica's circular saw. But if we can push Robotica into the pit, that would be fantastic news. Eliminated? What? What? How? The Bullock obviously out of it. This was MFB. Good amount of damage, a lot of style, a bit of aggression and some control. How it won with less? It's less. Right, I'm calling that rigged. We're going to go at it again because Robotica's just going to give us a bit of a hard time as it is. Apparently we lost. I don't believe you for 1 second, but we're going to go at it one more time. Hopefully we don't get put in with Robotica because that did us in last time. And clearly, putting us with a seeded 2 bot is a little bit extreme. Let's go enter again. Okay, the Bullock and Cutthroat are our 2 opponents. We can obviously dispatch with the Bullock quite quickly, I think. Cutthroat, I can't remember what Cutthroat was, but hopefully it's not too bad either. Okay, actually we do know Cutthroat. Same bot from the last episode as well. We are also going to try and see if we can bring back the commentary from Jay Pierce, but maybe on like a low level, because I do want the 3-2-1 activate type thing. So we're going to go straight after Cutthroat, I think. Right, let's just go options. Let's bring back sound options. We're going to go for a solid 3. And we'll have that for next login as well. So we can still hear Jay Pierce. Here we go. Whoa, what happened to our drive then? It just suddenly went. Oh no! Into Matilda's grasp! Apparently we're going to have to Matilda now. Steady. Right, so the circular saw is a big problem for us. We can put him into Bash's way. There we go, there's one. Just need to get the Bullock up and over as well, which hopefully Bash will also dispatch of. Bash, come on, mate. Look, Bullock is literally in your CPZ. Come on, come on, there you go. There we go, MF3 with another victory there. And that is going to be a win. We'll be sailing ourselves into the final round. I think this is one where there's really not that many rounds at all. I think it's just the 2 rounds. Cease. There it is. The cease and the qualification. So, yes, it is the winner of this. We don't need to look at our stats because we clearly won that. So, let's just see who we get left with. We're hopefully not going to see Robotica come up again. So we need to repair the chassis. repair the weaponry, and repair the armour, we're back up to full strength. I would imagine that the armour is probably going to take long amounts of time for the heavy that we go for it. So here we go then. This is the final round of the assault. We're going up against Smoghead, the Aggressor, Plague, Cupotron and Robovore in a 6 robot battle royal. Let's get into this. We need to be the main winner of this, I think. And this could be a bit of a challenge for us because we don't have a flipper for us to really use. There's a robot there that looks a hell of a lot like Robotica. Some new faces there as well. So we're going to go straight into this. Let's hear that countdown.
3.
Here we go.
2, 1. Activate.
Let's get this done.
Oh, look out. Could be.
There is robots everywhere. One robot's already been turned over. Oh my goodness me. Look at the bots flying. Already 3 eliminations. 3. Come on, let's get this robot over to Killalot. Get him to deal with that. Don't flip the robot back over. We need to hammer away. Killalot, come back to your CPZ, bro. Whoa! Oh no! No! We're flipped over! I don't believe it! We're going to lose out because we flipped. Oh no! It was all going so well. Yep, that's it. Can't self-right. That is game over for us. Ah, what a disaster. Okay.
Cease.
We lost. I do want to go at it one more time though. Just to make sure that it's not... Because I think we got ourselves... That was a poor drive on my part, I'll be honest. We're going to go at it one more time. Hopefully we get the same result for the first round. And hopefully we can come out with the win. Because I do want to get this trophy before we move on to another area. Professional mode. Let's go to the assault again. If not, we're going to have to look at changing out our weapon and look at something that we can... Maybe we need a scoop rather than spikes. And maybe we need to look at going into that other tournament again, which I'll do behind the scenes if we need to. Get some more points up and then look at buying some better stuff for our bot. But nonetheless, we're going to get back into this first round. And hopefully we can come out again with the victory. We're up against Alley Cat and Cutthroat. We have already met Cutthroat. Alley Cat is a new bot for us. Here we go.
3, 2,
Seconds out. Let's get this done. I'm going to go after Alley Cat first, because Alley Cat might be the bot that we... Or, do you know what? We're going to have to... Weirdly, I seem to be getting like a bit caught. I'm not sure if it's the controller or just my bot, but it doesn't always communicate, which might be a problem. We might need to have a look at that. We're going to just let those two bots fight it out, because in Sergeant Bash's case, they're just making life easier for us. Right, there goes his armour. Bash is really wanting to fight. Come on, flip over. All you need to do is just flip over. Either that, or there goes one. So we just need to get this bot over to Bash, maybe, not me. Over to Bash. Yep, you stay in that CPZ. Oh, that's nearly a flip up. Bash is in a bit of a pickle there. Come on. We just need to pick up the victory. We just need to pick up this victory. And I suspect, unless we can flip over this bot, I'm not sure we'll be qualifying. Come on. Just flip. Come on. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. Alley Cat. Pit's open. But I don't want to use it just yet. Oh, that's nearly. This might come down to a decision here from the judges. We lost both the weapons simultaneously. Oh, yes! Yes! We clutched it. But we have lost all our weaponry and our armour is all but dead. Which, that is very worrying. And I think part of our drive's gone as well. But nevertheless, we have qualified, which is great news for us. But at what cost has that... What has that done to our bot? I'm going to say probably not a lot of good. And we're going to be probably a bit close for time as well. Okay, chassis I'm not too worried about. That should be fairly easy. We didn't... Okay, yes, we did lose a drive. Which is why we were spinning and it wasn't really responding very well. We lost all weapons. So that's going to be 15 minutes of our time. And armour is all but gone as well. So we're going to be at a real disadvantage. We have to do the weaponry. And whatever that means now to this. Okay, we're at 63%. A lot of the armour, I mean, it looks okay, but one hit and it's all going to come away. Nevertheless, though, we are going to jump straight in to the final matchup where we're going to be facing Robotica. Switchblade, Electra, Plague and Hunchback. I'm pretty sure Electra has a really, really powerful flipper, which we're probably not going to be able to contend with, which is going to mean that we're going to need to start changing our weaponry around in the next episode. And I think, yes, Electra there, bottom of the screen, and that blue bot there, that's going to be a real problem for us, because as soon as we get flipped over, that is it. Okay, let's just attack Robotica head on. Or at least get a robot. If we can get 1 or 2 eliminations early on. Because remember, our armour is not in a good place. It is holding up surprisingly well though. There's one. 1 elimination down. Oh! He's out there! He is out of there! Right, so Robotica there is going after a bot that is already done. That's another bot done. Another bot done. It's just now us against Robotica. That is literally, it's just us. And that's Robotica over as well. Surely that's got to be a win now. Surely that's a win. We've absolutely, with almost no armour. That's a win. It's game over, bro.
Cease.
Yes! Oh, baby, yes. That was actually, that went a lot better than I expected it would. I seem to have improved my driving no end. Now, it's not a lot of points, but it is a trophy, which obviously going to go straight into our cabinet, which is excellent news for us. An iron or a bronze fist there. This old trophy comes in handy in a difficult situation. Excellent news. So, what this now means for us, we're going to have to change our weaponry in the next episode, but... So that does mean that we're going to have to change our weaponry in the next episode. What we might do is go back into this tournament, do it, get some more points. But we can now go to... so we can't go to Siberia just yet, we don't have enough credits. 5,000 credits are needed to unlock Japan, 10,000 for Sao Paulo, 8,000 for Germany, and 3,000 for the North Sea. So we're going to have to replay some of these tournaments, which I will go away and do behind the scenes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack, I think it's Siberia first. Yeah, oh no, the North Sea, that has 3,000. So North Sea is going to be our next one that we take on. For now though, we're going to leave that as it is. I'm going to go away and do a bit more work so we can get more credits, and then we're going to do a bit of a upgrade splurge on our bot, and then what we'll do after that is go into that North Sea tournament, simply get on. But until then, I'm going to end this episode right about here. So thanks to those people who have watched this. If you like what you saw, then hit that like button down below. Don't forget you can, of course, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you next time.